Okay, let's set the scene because, well, we've all been there, haven't we? You're trying to get somewhere, maybe running a bit late, juggling your coffee, your bag. You know the drill. You get to your front door, reach into your pocket, and nothing. That familiar jingle of keys just isn't there.
Oh, that sinking feeling.
Exactly. Or worse, maybe you put the key in the lock, turn it, and it just clicks.
Yeah.
Dead. Nothing happens.
Right. Or the car key fob situation.
Hmm.
Miles from home, and it just decides, nope, I'm done. Your car is basically a very expensive brick.
That sudden, awful jolt of, oh no, what now? It's something everyone feels,
Yeah.
especially somewhere as busy as Kensington.
And that moment, that immediate panic, is exactly what we want to help you avoid today. Our deep dive is all about cutting through that anxiety, giving you a clear, really comprehensive and practical guide to everything lock and key related in and around Kensington. We've tried to go beyond just, listing names. The goal here is a proper roadmap, so you're not just reacting when things go wrong. You're genuinely equipped, whether it's those heart-stopping lockouts or thinking ahead about security upgrades.
Precisely. We've really dug into a load of sources for you: local service lists, detailed business info, even customer feedback and specific insights for the Kensington area. We've pulled out the most crucial bits, the real aha moments of knowledge. Think of this as your personal shortcut, not just knowing who to ring, but understanding what makes a service truly reliable, efficient, and, well, trustworthy. Okay, let's unpack all this and get you properly informed. Right, let's jump straight into the most urgent stuff because these are the moments that really test you. You know that feeling? Locked out of your home, maybe your office, big meeting starting in 5 minutes, disaster.
Or a key snaps in the lock.
Exactly. Or a crucial lock just breaks, leaving your place vulnerable. Or maybe you need urgent repairs after, an incident. These situations demand more than just a response. They need a rapid, reliable, and totally trustworthy one. You need help, and you need it, like now.
Absolutely. And what's critical here, I think, is understanding what really makes a response rapid and trustworthy in an emergency. It's not just about someone picking up the phone quickly. It's about their proven ability to turn a genuinely stressful, potentially awful situation into, well, just an inconvenience, often really quickly.
Yeah.
And in a place like Kensington, think about the traffic, the logistics. Getting somewhere fast isn't just a promise, it's a bit of a logistical feat, isn't it?
It really is. And when we look at those urgent needs in Kensington, our sources kept pointing towards Locksmith for London. They cover Kensington, but also wider London. And they kept coming up as the best choice for reliable, quick, and importantly, good value emergency help.
Okay.
Now, talk about being there when you need them. They operate 24/7, which is crucial. And here's the bit that really grabbed me. Their expert technicians can apparently get to you in as little as 20 minutes.
Wow.
Think about that, 20 minutes. From total panic to potentially having it sorted in less time than making a cup of tea.
Okay, that 20-minute response time in London is genuinely impressive. It suggests they've got, a proper localized network, technicians dotted around, maybe smart dispatch, not just one guy trying to cover the whole city. That operational side is a key insight into how reliable they might be.
Right.
And the pricing thing you mentioned, starting at just $29, that feels very transparent. It's not just affordable, it signals, hopefully, an ethical approach. Because let's be honest, the emergency call-out industry can sometimes have hidden costs or inflated prices when you're desperate. Knowing that upfront takes away a huge chunk of stress.
That's such a good point about transparency.
Yeah.
And our research also showed they've got over 15 years experience under their belt. Plus, the team is fully certified, insured, and this is important, DBS checked.
Good.
For anyone not sure, DBS check means they've had a criminal record check. It just adds that extra layer of security and trust when someone's coming into your home or business, especially when you're feeling vulnerable.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's not just about skill. It's integrity.
Yeah.
They seem equipped for pretty much any emergency, home, or business.
Yeah.
And they work with a huge range of locks. Your standard cylinders, bullet locks, right up to the complex digital systems and those tricky UPVC door mechanisms.
And that breadth of expertise covering everything from old school locks to modern UPVC multi-point systems, that's another vital piece of the puzzle. It means you're less likely to get that awful scenario where they turn up and say, oh, sorry, can't fix that type.
Right, nightmare fuel.
Exactly. And the 1-year guarantee on parts and labor, that's not just a little extra, it's a powerful statement. It shows they're confident in their work and committed to keeping customers happy. It basically shifts the risk away from you, the customer, back onto them, which is what good, reputable businesses do. So when you're under pressure, having all that speed, clear pricing, expertise, DBS checks, and a guarantee, it really helps you make a solid choice.
Couldn't agree more. So for those critical moments, the number for Locksmith for London is 02070460969. That's 02070460969. Okay, let's shift gears a bit. Away from those emergency dashes, let's talk about something more routine but still essential. Getting spare keys cut.
Yes.
It's one of those things, isn't it? Easy to put off until you really need one, like you've lent your only spare out or it's just vanished into that black hole.
Yeah.
The kitchen jump drawer.
It's often the simplest things that cause the biggest headaches later on. And the sheer convenience of having good, accessible key-cutting places nearby, you really can't overstate it. Getting a spare key or two done proactively can save you so much hassle, stress, maybe even serious money down the line if you get locked out.
Definitely.
It's such a small investment for potentially huge peace of mind. And actually, an interesting point, modern key-cutting machines are often incredibly precise. Sometimes a new duplicate can even work better than a worn original.
Oh, that's interesting. I hadn't thought of that. Okay, so for key cutting near Kensington, our sources flagged two really good local options. First up, you basically can't ignore Timpson. Their reputation for reliability and just being there is massive.
True, they're everywhere.
And super convenient in Kensington. There's one at Unit 2, 146, 158 Kensington High Street. That's W87RL. And another really handy one inside Kensington Underground Station, W85SF. They offer quick walk-in duplication for house keys, flat keys, even some car keys, apparently. Staff are usually pretty experienced, friendly, and for most standard keys, they'll cut them while you wait. Just pop in. Then there's Kensington Park Dry Cleaners. Now, this is interesting. They offer something quite unique that really fits London life. They do same-day key cutting, sure, but they also offer delivery service.
Oh, handy.
Yeah, brilliant if you're just totally swamped and can't get there yourself.
Mm.
They're 118 Kensington Park Road, W11, 2PW. Seems they have a skilled team, modern kit for precise duplication, residential, commercial, some car keys too. Their number is 020-722-92915.
What's quite insightful there is how you've got both ends covered. The traditional, reliable walk-in service from Timpson, leveraging their big network and trusted name. And then you've got Kensington Park Dry Cleaners innovating with delivery, understanding that, time is gold dust in London.
Right.
Both seem really accessible by public transport, sound affordable, and crucially, no appointment needed for standard stuff. They just handle those everyday needs really smoothly. Which does bring up that question, doesn't it? How many times have you been stuck somewhere thinking, if only I'd got that spare key cut before this happened?
Too many times.
It's such a tiny task, easily overlooked, but its value is just immense when you need it.
It really is.
Yeah.
Okay, now let's pivot to a specific type of key problem that can be especially frustrating. Car keys.
Ah, yes, the modern menace.
Losing or damaging your car key. The inconvenience is just huge, isn't it? You're not just locked out of a building. You're properly stranded. Your whole car is useless miles from home, maybe. It's just, a very expensive, static object.
That's exactly it. And car keys, especially modern ones, have this whole extra layer of complexity. It's not just about cutting the metal blade anymore. You've got transponder chips inside, remote fobs, all coded specifically to your car's immobilizer.
Right, the tech stuff.
Which means you need specialized kit, not just for cutting, but for programming them. And that's why a dedicated mobile service is so incredibly valuable. It basically brings the high-tech workshop right to your car, wherever it happens to be stuck.
And for car key replacement in Kensington, our deep dive kept highlighting Autolocks Ltd. As the sort of go-to solution. What's great about their approach is it's a fully mobile service. Their technicians can come to you literally anywhere in the area, stuck at work, caught out shopping, at home, far from a garage. They come to you.
That's the key, isn't it? The mobility.
Absolutely crucial. They reckon they can often provide replacement keys for most makes and models within about 30 minutes of you calling them.
Pretty quick.
And they get there fast, and they use advanced, non-destructive ways to get into your car if needed, which is a relief. No one wants their car damaged.
Yeah.
But here's the real magic. They can cut and program new keys right there on site.
That's the game changer.
Exactly. Think of the time and money that saves compared to getting towed to a main dealer, waiting days, paying dealership prices. It's a massive difference.
A huge difference. The towing alone can be expensive and a logistical nightmare.
Right. So whether you've lost your keys completely, just need a spare fob programmed, or need a broken key replaced, Autolocks Ltd. Gets consistently good mentions for being fast, friendly, and importantly, affordable. Their direct number is 07946 705-894.
What's fascinating there is just how perfectly tailored that mobile service is to the very specific, often urgent and location-dependent needs of drivers. It's a prime example of a service identifying a very particular problem, the stranded motorist, with a complex key issue and solving it with maximum efficiency. It neatly bypasses that often slow, clunky dealership process. It offers a swift, less disruptive, and ultimately much better solution to what can be a really stressful and inconvenient situation, gets you back on the road quickly. The real insight is that for modern car security problems, the solution often needs to be just as mobile as the car itself.
That makes total sense. Okay, so moving on from fixing immediate problems, let's talk about being proactive, about security upgrades. It's not just about reacting when things go wrong, but actively trying to stop them happening in the first place. So what does all this mean for, improving your own home or business security? How do we shift from just defense to actual prevention?
That's a really crucial shift in thinking, isn't it? From
Okay.
reactive fixing to proactive improvement. And when you're buying new locks, selecting them carefully is so important. It's not just grabbing any lock off the shelf. It's about choosing the right lock for your specific door, the type, the material, maybe even what your insurance company requires.
Good point about insurance.
Yeah, absolutely. So having access not just to a wide range of products, but also to staff who actually know their stuff, who can give you proper advice, that's invaluable. It helps you choose a security solution that genuinely fits your needs, not just a quick fix that might not even be suitable. Like putting a basic Yale lock on a UPVC door, it just doesn't work properly. You need the right mechanism.
That's a brilliant insight, matching the lock to the door properly. Okay, so when you were ready to buy new lies in Kensington, our research pointed to 3 pretty well-regarded hardware stores where you can get help. First, there's Leyland SDM. They're at 314-316 Old Brompton Road, SW59JH. They seem to stock a really comprehensive range locks, all sorts of door hardware, security gadgets, and a big plus is they have knowledgeable staff who can actually help you figure out what you need.
That advice part is key.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Their number is 020-737-30402. Then next up is Robert Dias. They're at 188 Earls Court Road, SW59QG. Another trusted name, right? Offering a decent variety of locks and security bits and pieces for home or business use. Solid reputation for reliable hardware.
Familiar name.
Their phone number is 020-7370-8440. And finally, if you're near Kensington High Street, there's Screwfix at 354 Kensington High Street, W148NS. They've got a massive selection of locks and all kinds of DIY supplies. Plus, they often have convenient opening hours and that fast click-and-collect service, which is super handy.
Right, Screwfix is great for that.
You can reach them on 0333-011-2112 if you need to check stock or anything.
So between those 3, it seems like they make it pretty straightforward to upgrade your security at your own pace. You got the hardware and, importantly, access to some expertise. They really represent that vital shift, don't they? Moving away from just reacting when a lock breaks to being proactive, thinking ahead. And that empowerment allows you to boost your peace of mind, beef up your security on your own terms, hopefully with some good guidance so you avoid common mistakes like, buying mismatched bits of kit.
Wow. Okay, that was quite the deep dive. We've covered a lot of ground today. Everything from needing a 204/7 emergency locksmith who can literally be there in minutes.
That 20-minute claim.
Right. To the simple convenience of walk-in key cutting, those specialized mobile guys for car keys, and even the local hardware stores you can visit when you're ready to actually upgrade your locks yourself. We've really mapped out the whole lock and key landscape in Kensington.
And that's exactly the point, I think. Being informed about these local resources, knowing what's out there, means you're not just prepared on paper. You're genuinely empowered. You can handle pretty much any lock or key situation that life throws at you in that area. It takes away the guesswork, takes away the panic, gives you clear, sensible options based on actual knowledge. It's about feeling confident, not just having a list of phone numbers.
Absolutely. We've looked at where to go, what services you can get, but maybe this deep dive prompts another thought, perhaps a final provocative one for you, the listener. What actually makes a service truly stand out beyond just being available? We've touched on speed, transparency, those DBS checks, guarantees.
All important signals.
But how do you, in any situation, not just locks, discern a truly reputable professional from maybe someone less scrupulous, especially when it comes to security?
That's a really vital question, isn't it? Beyond the facts we've laid out, like the certifications and guarantees, it's maybe about paying attention to the softer signals, too.
Yeah.
Does the person on the phone sound clear? Do they offer an upfront quote? or are they a bit vague?
Right. Evasiveness is a red flag.
Exactly. Are they asking sensible questions about your specific lock, your car model, or just pushing a generic fix? A reputable service often backs its work, like we saw with the guarantee. They'll usually have a clear physical address or a proper online presence with real, verifiable reviews, not just, a mobile number and nothing else.
So it's about looking for those clues. Professionalism, trust, clear communication, even before they turn up. Knowing how to ask the right questions, how to spot that genuine commitment to doing a good job, and maybe recognizing those potential red flags. That's a crucial extra layer, isn't it? For being a really well-informed consumer, especially when it's about your security. Definitely something to keep in mind, not just in Kensington, but for any future decisions you make about your safety and your peace of mind.